Okay, so Pierre Poillievre comes out of the woodwork finally after a couple weeks, has a response kind of press conference thing, responding to Donald Trump. And finally swallowed my Canadian black pill. I'm sorry, folks. Pierre came out today and just proved to me that he's just another one of the Uniparty guys, and I was trying not to be the PPC guys. I really don't like them. But Pierre continues to align himself with the left, and he's saying all of the wrong things that you're just not supposed to say in this kind of situation. So come on in. I'm going to break down some of the important talking points that I found during the thing, and I'm going to talk about what I think Pierre should do. And maybe, hopefully, you guys can help get this video out so he can see it. Before I just get into it, guys, I almost forgot. I honestly took like 50 takes forgetting to introduce myself because of this topic, okay? My name is Parmesan, guys, and this is my channel, Niagara Due North. If you guys like the information you hear today, please like and subscribe below, and I would love it if this could get shared around to some people who actually can do something about this. Right off the bat, okay, love Donald Trump. Donald Trump's my hero. But, the big but, okay, his whole campaign long, his whole 4-year tenure after his presidency, I'm saying, yeah, love ya. I'm MAGA. Don't complain when every single other country is them first. Okay? And I want to get that right off the bat first. I'm on board with Canada first. Canadians really need to hear stuff like that. But you can be Canada first without being anti-America. And you can even be anti-America without actually saying direct words about being anti-America. I made a video reacting to what Trump said yesterday. Go watch it. It's okay. He's right. He's right. Okay? My position with Ukraine. My position with Ukraine is we can't have the same position as America because we're not America. Okay? We do need to show a little bit more support to Ukraine than Americans. I don't think we can do net zero support for Ukraine. Canada loves Ukraine. And you know what? The mid-30s and under people that just don't understand the fact that Ukraine and Canada are a thing. Okay? Ukraine and Canada are a thing. Okay? Ukrainians love Canada. They love Canadians. And Canadians love Ukrainians. Okay? I get that that has nothing to do with the corrupt war and the missing $350 billion. Okay? Totally understand that. Okay? But at the same time, we should be aligning ourselves with Trump, not with Europe. And we can't be saying the things that he's saying, like this.
What is your reaction to the exchange in the Oval Office between Donald Trump and Vladimir Zelensky, both in English and in French, please?
We support Ukraine in its right to defend itself and to be independent. The aggressor in this conflict is Russia. Russia carried out an unprovoked invasion of Ukraine, an invasion that it has been mercilessly prosecuting for the last 3 years, and Ukraine has been the victim of that invasion. All democracies need to stand with Ukrainians and their right to defend themselves and reclaim their territory. And any suggestion to the contrary is wrong. I would further add that Canada could have helped defund Putin. We could have approved the Energy East pipeline, which would have sent 1 million barrels of Western Canadian oil to the Atlantic, where it could have been shipped to Europe. We could have approved LNG projects in Quebec and Atlantic Canada, as the Germans, the Ukrainians, the Greeks, and others pleaded with us to do. All of that would have broken dependence on Putin.
Now, what Pierre should be doing on this topic specifically is combining his talking point, combining Trump's talking point, and combining my talking point. Please like and subscribe below so you can share so other people can get my wisdom on what the government's going through. Because you know what? I'm just a small guy with a big voice that nobody can hear. Okay? And I think my ideas are good, like this one. Like, when you're asked questions about that, he should have been he should have been direct. I hate the undirectness. Okay? Zelensky was extremely disrespectful. If Zelensky were to go to China, he'd wear a suit. And he would definitely not call Xi Jinping a bitch. That was the most craziest thing I've ever seen. It was the craziest thing anyone's ever seen, no matter what side you're on. But how the hell are you going to go to the White House and call the vice president a bitch? That is crazy. He should also say that the war would have never started under Trump. He should fucking pride that right on his chest. He should say that too. And he should also say that the war wouldn't have kept going on. Right? And then he should finish that off by saying, although all of this is said, Canada does have an unwavering commitment to Ukraine that is different itself from United States. And I know there's a lot of people that think that we shouldn't be involved in Ukraine, but we have a relationship there that the United States does not share. And how many hundreds of thousands of votes would go to that? Okay? Don't even go there. I know that that's good. I know that that's good. That's why you subscribe to my channel. And this is another problem that I have with Pierre. Okay? He's going to get confronted in this next video about what Trump said. And he manages, instead of just being a normal person, answering the question normally, he turns it into a giant talking point. Check this out.
Mr. Poilievre, we are likely weeks away from an election call, and most polls show that once massive conservative lead has withered, and the party now appears to be in a tie with the Liberals. This has come despite a near-steady barrage of conservative attacks against Liberal frontrunner, presumptive Liberal frontrunner Mark Carney, and also in the context of this Trump tariff threat, where Donald Trump has taken some constant shots at Canadian political leaders, including recently lashing out at you. Why do you think voters have appeared to be turning away from your party at this time?
Well, on Mr. Trump's comments, the president says that I am not MAGA, and that's true. I'm Canada first. Canada will never be the 51st state. I will always put my country ahead of all others. Now, I have no doubt that the president would love to have Mark Carney as Canada's prime minister. Why wouldn't he? Mark Carney did exactly what Mr. Trump asked for. He moved his company headquarters to Trump's hometown 6 days after the president threatened tariffs on our country. Carney supported carbon taxes on Canada, supported blocking pipelines in Canada while he invested in American coal. Carney's policies, which Trudeau implemented, pushed $500 billion investment dollars out of Canada to the U.S., exactly as Trump wanted. So Trump would love to have a weak prime minister like Mark Carney who will sell out our country and drive jobs and money abroad. He probably doesn't want a strong leader like me who will axe taxes, greenlight big projects, make this the best place in the world to do business, and bring home the hundreds of billions of dollars of investment that Carney-Trudeau Liberals have driven south.
En français.
Merci beaucoup. Permettez-moi de répondre. Vous avez mentionné.
So I get his new talking point. I see his new talking point. Okay. As you can see, once the election gets called, he is going to spend the next 6 weeks talking about how the Liberals led us to this problem with Trump. And he's not wrong. I am so sick of talking points. Okay, I am so sick of it. It really... Pierre needs to humanize himself. Pierre needs to humanize himself. He needs to stop being so adversarial towards Trump. What Trump's saying is not wrong. Okay? And it's hard And it's hard to listen to him say that to Pierre, but I really think Pierre should have won on the defensive instead of the offensive. Right? What part about me isn't what have I been saying that is against Trump? What have I been saying that's against him? He came at me with these unjustified tariff threats that nobody saw coming. That wasn't part of his campaign. No one saw this coming. This is a deep vendetta that he has with Justin Trudeau from 2018 that he's punishing all of Canada with. Boom. Yeah, send me down to talk to Trump, guys. Okay. Another thing that he should say is that Trump needs to find a way to punish Justin Trudeau if he hates Justin Trudeau that much and not punish Canada. And then he should also say that he wishes that Trump would slow this down, realize that Canada's having a problem up here and that we're about to put in a new government, and then maybe we can solve this when the new government's in. I also want Pierre to go talk to him. Comment down below. Do you think Pierre should go down and talk to Donald Trump? What I saw in his speech wasn't all bad. He has some good ideas. I really like how he elaborates on these things. And I said it in my video yesterday that you should go watch. He has a really good knack for finding something and then pouncing on it. Mind you, the Liberals are very bad at cleaning up their mess. Right? So it's really easy for Poilievre to come along and be like, oh, Carney, you lied about that. I'm just going to pick that up, thanks, and I will shove it into my $41 million campaign funding machine. So, Pierre, you're not doing it right with Trump. You don't need to go MAGA, and you don't need to kiss the ring. There's ways to go about it. But I mean, guys, what can we do when we're at the whims of Justin Trudeau and the Liberals? Right? And of course, Jagmeet Singh. Guys, I swore and had to cancel that out because YouTube doesn't like me talking bad about Jagmeet Singh.
We're seeing the Liberals invoke Donald Trump's name in attacks made against you, both in Krista Freeland's interview and with Bill Maher, and some new political ads over the weekend. How helpful do you think this is for Canada when we're supposed to be deep in talks with the Trump administration over the tariff threats?
I think the Liberals are trying to cover up the fact that they've been very good for President Trump. They've given Trump everything he's wanted, despite the song and dance the Liberals put on.
This is the exact kind of talking points that I am so sick of.
Of this Liberal government, they have pushed a net $500 billion of investment out of Canada into the U.S. They blocked pipelines to the Atlantic and the Pacific, which forces us to give almost all our oil to the Americans. They said that LNG plants did not have a business case, so now we have to give.
So guys, there you have it, okay? And I don't want to say that I'm anti-Pierre now. I still love Pierre. The speech was amazing, and it seems like he has found something new to dig at Mark Carney with. Okay? And it was decent. I just had to... I needed to get it off my chest that, like, Canada is not... They're not doing... Canada is not taking the proper diplomatic steps to deal with Donald Trump. We don't want to see people puffing their chests out bigger than Trump can puff his chest out. I think politicians need to openly admit, just be like, okay, I'm sorry, man, we have fucked around long enough, and I will pick up my country's socks. Right? Again, Canada's a little bit different on the trade stuff. I don't agree with Trump on the trade stuff. But that's a whole other thing. Pierre, good job. Keep going, but you need to talk to Trump. And you need to show Trump more respect. And you can do that without, and you can put Canada first without putting America last. Okay? Thank you for watching the show, guys. My name is Parmesan, and this is Niagara Due North. Please subscribe down below so you can come with me on this great Canadian tour of ours.